Supposedly, I am now live. And it's been a long time since I've gone live. I miss it. So I thought I would do just a little bit of it. Nothing too exciting. Just a little bit of casual streaming. We're going to check out some of the games that I've been mentioning here. I think I'm going to start off with a little bit of Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Gonna do a little bit of Siege of Paris. We're gonna explore a little bit, maybe get some gear, maybe do a story mission. Maybe I'll do a half game of Madden 22. Maybe I'll do a little Skater XL, all on the PS5. Not too sure if we're gonna end up getting anybody in the stream. But that happens. That's been the story of my life for a year and a half that I've been streaming. Very, very few people show up at them. At all. But that's okay. I am live streaming right now just for a little bit. I'm just curious if you got the notification. Remember, my streams are slow as shit. There's a lot of rambling, a lot of talking, and sometimes some controversial bullshit. Maybe that's why nobody comes. But that's okay, because I'm still making the money. Not big money. I'm still making some. Don't you worry about me. Alright, I also got my newer chair and monitor. I'll be eating craft dinner for the next 3.5 months. No matter. Oh. Turned off my speakers so that the speakers don't come into the microphone anyways. Because that would be really weird. So we've got some AC.
What do you see, Sunan?
These are the, they got you on a commercial. That's how I get paid. How you doing there? I almost got stressed out and I was like, uh-oh, where am I going? So I'm in Francia. All right. And this is where I am in Francia. I am in the province of Everson. And we're going to be getting one of the last pieces of armor. As you can see, I'm actually only missing 2. And then a couple of books. That's good. Let me zoom in on the chat a little bit. Okay, let's do this. 15 hours later. We're gonna go in one of these caves. I hate these motherfucking rats! Oh, I wanted to talk about... This is where people are gonna start leaving the stream. That's okay. I've been getting a lot of comments. Holy macaroni and cheese have I been getting a lot of comments on that video for Back for Blood, whatever the hell the game is, where the zombies were supposedly uttering out the N-word. Oh, there's people in here. And how I was like, it's good that they're getting rid of it. There's a lot of people. You'd be surprised there's a lot of people that are like, bro, man, why are you so offended? You're not even black. Why does it matter if it sounds like they're saying that? That's not, they're not actually saying the N-word. It's an audio glitch. Well, here's the thing, to be perfectly honest. I always feel like I gotta, like, set up and defend myself when I say things, because, I thought... Well, first let me say this. I don't think the N-word is funny. That said, how this played out, I felt was funny, because I truly believe it was unintentional. It was an audio glitch from having two audio clips playing at the same time that were like overdubbing each other. And what was funny about it wasn't the word itself, because I don't think the N-word is funny. It's the reaction to people, because they're all like, all right, man, check this out. Blah, blah, blah. What the hell did he just call me? You know, like because it catches you off guard, eh? It's totally not something you expect to find in a video game. That's the part that I found funny. Does that make sense? And I always feel like I gotta, like, make a big speech about it, otherwise people, you know, they get the wrong idea. I don't think the word is funny. I think how the whole thing played out was definitely, you know, of some entertaining value. But that said, I do firmly stand behind get that shit out of there. I don't believe that should stay in there. It's such a small audio fix. All they got to do is remove one of the audio dubbings from playing at the same time so it doesn't sound like that word, and we're done. We had our moment. Oh my god, wow, it totally sounds like that. Look at that guy's reaction, and then you move on. But there are people that are hell-bent on keeping that in there. And that's the thing that I love discussing, you know, about racism and stuff like that, is you can't argue with somebody, right, who's black about racism. You don't do that when you're white. You know what I mean? Your white privilege will take you to the stars and beyond, but it ain't taking you to that place. That's where it stops. And I had a lot of people that would comment and be like, dude, man, I'm black and I think the shit was funny. And then they'd be like, oh, my friends are black, they think it should stay in there. You can't argue with that. You just go, well, I'm glad that it didn't offend you. Honestly, like literally, I'm happy it didn't offend you. And then I just very nicely say, however, if I was the game director, I would swiftly and promptly make sure that it was removed. Because if you don't remove it, what happens? We're normalizing the word, right? I don't think there's too many people that want to do that. And usually the people that want to normalize the word, that want to make it so it's like saying the word shit, those tend to be the hardcore racist people. And that's the issue. I had a few people in my comment section. I didn't let the comment go through. And, sorry, I am trying to do something, but I'm getting lost here. You'd be surprised how many racist cowards who hide behind their computer and just enjoy that word because oh, yeah, for sure. I don't know why it wanted me to review that before I post it. But yeah, and so that's my problem. That I do think, like I said, we live in a snowflake society where, like, I feel like I had to explain a big speech why I initially thought it was sort of kind of humorous, you know, not the word itself and all that. But the people that are hung up on keeping it in there, I don't know, man. If you're white, and here's the interesting thing, and you just say it that way. If they're white and they're like, nah, man, keep it in there, it's hilarious. It's like, why are you so obsessed with keeping it in there? But if somebody is black and they're like, who cares? It was unintentional. I'm not offended. It's pretty simple, like I said, as a white person to respond to that. You just say, hey, man, I'm just glad that you weren't taken back by that mishap, by that mistake or accident. And that's it. You just simply don't argue with them. You know what I mean? To me, it's an etiquette thing. And again, I'll have people that are like, bro, man, you're soft. It's like, yeah, no, I'm just not a racist prick. You know what I mean? Like, to me, it's just that simple. But you'd be surprised. Some people just don't get it. To them, it's, they're like, it's stupid if they remove it. I don't know, man. Oh, that happens all the time. I mean... Okay. I apologize. I know this is slow. We came in here. I did get the key. This is the Siege of Paris again. Yeah, no, I think I have to escape here. And that is part of the reason I don't like sometimes playing these games. Is, if there's any kind of puzzles involved, It's almost like count me out. Like making that one on how to show people how to get the one-handed sword. That was insanely difficult. And that's why I stopped making those videos. So it's down there. That's where the armor is. We could see it down below. What's not always clear, though, is how do we get there, right? You can stand right above where you're supposed to go. That doesn't mean, we might have just stumbled upon it. There we go. That was luck. Oh, nasty. You want some of this? That's it, just like that. That's what's for dinner. Anyhow, so that's my take on that. It's really simple. And very, very, funny to the people that get angry. Durant. Really? Is that a one-handed sword? I know there's a few more in the game. Ah, it is. Huh. Okay, increased critical chance. Flawless short sword. The Durandal. Ah, well. How far have you gotten if you're still in here? In the game? Durandal short sword. I almost forgot. Okay. I was gonna say, how the hell do I get out of here? I'm actually gonna have to watch my own stream after, because I might actually make a video on that short sword, because, as you know, they've introduced short swords to the game not long ago. And quite frankly, there's not an absurd amount of them in the game, is there? So what we're gonna do here is pretty simple. I'm gonna go to what I think... Oh, yeah, one of the only waypoints that I have left. The last treasure. Like, I mean, these are books of knowledge. These are usually pretty easy to get. I'll just kind of take my time running there. I'm not in a rush. Yeah, you completed it, eh? It's not that long. Yeah, 2 armor sets. Yeah. So yeah, that's been a huge thing, like I said, lately on my channel. Very, very odd behavior from people, but I can't say I'm surprised. But to actually have people that are like, bro, man, I've been subscribed to you for a long time. I didn't realize that you were this sensitive. I'm like, you clearly don't know me. And yes, I know I can have a mount, but I just thought I would take my time to enjoy the Francia countryside. Like a mount? Mythical creature? Or? But yeah, I'm having fun with this one. I think in another year, it might just be that much nicer. I really wish they would give Origin and Odyssey the 60 FPS treatment on next-gen consoles. It's absolutely something they could easily do. So easy. Days Gone did it. Kept it a PS4 game. Ghosts of Tsushima did it while keeping it a PS4 game. Now they're coming out with an actual PS5 version. It's going to be 4K, 60 FPS. I don't give a shit about that. I got a new monitor, 1080p, but it's an amazing monitor. One of the best monitors I've ever had in my entire life. And it was on sale. It's only 1080p, 31.5 inch. But it does crazy refresh rate if I want, like 260 hertz or 265 hertz or something like that. I'll never use it. And it's not an IPS panel. Well, I also, let me reread that again. It's funny, the moment you say is offensive slur to someone, Asian or gay, yeah, it's hell to pay, but black, it doesn't matter. Well, and I totally get what you're saying. Absolutely. However, I do find that white people, oh, it would help if I went up here. I do find the white people that are like, it's just a word. Doesn't mean anything. You know, you're making it have weight and meaning. Are also people that think, you know, gay people and Asian people need to get over it as well. Do you know what I mean? Like, I tend to find they're that type of person as well. But I do get what you're saying, though. I just find it's usually the same types of people that are like... They're also the kinds of people that'll tell people of color, you know, get over it. You know, with like the whole slavery thing. They're like, dude, man, that was hundreds of years ago. Blah, blah, blah. You should just be lucky you're not one. And like, there's a lot of people like that. Like, so many. And the thing is there's a lot more people like that than I think sometimes people realize. And they'll just call you soft. But like I said, I really don't care what those people think. Right? I have an ongoing debate, like I said, well, not right now, because I'm streaming. He's like, so let me get this straight. You think they should change the entire game just because you're offended by something that's not really there? I'm like, they're not having to change the entire game. It's remove one of the audio clips from playing at the same time as the others so it doesn't sound like that word. I don't have to change the whole game. I'm not offended. Oh, that's a bad idea. Okay, it's down below. We've just got one more. And I'm not gonna lie. I have no idea how we get there. If you have an idea... Oh, there's a guy with a key. Those are always good to look out for. We just steal it from him. Then he'll miraculously all of a sudden notice it's gone and he'll panic. At least that's how other Assassin's Creed games are.
Show me what lies ahead.
There's another key up there. Okay. Alright, let's go back up. See what I mean? Like, sometimes treasure hunting can be a little bit slow. That can happen. It's not always kind of obvious. Yeah, see hidden crypt door key? That's probably where we need to go. Back for Blood. That's the word. That's the game. Yeah, I haven't tried it. I just haven't bothered. There's just too much coming out. Back for Blood beta. Then there was the Diablo 2 beta. I just can't keep up with all these games. I just pre-ordered Madden 22. $135, man. I'm so pissed. So broke. And now they added the tax back in. I never paid tax in 20 years buying PlayStation games. It was just the way that it was. And now we have tax. And that makes a huge difference, 13% on everything. Yeah, I don't know where I'm supposed to go, but I'll take a guess. But yeah, Back for Blood does look like a lot of fun. I actually hadn't really even heard much about the game at all until that whole controversial word. And man, that video really started to get some views too on my channel, like compared to my average videos that I get views on. I was like, wow. Well, that was fairly simple. No rats. Fuck those rats. Oh, the Paladin hood. I believe I now have the whole set. Oh, that was fun. Yeah, Wrath of the Druids. Yeah, that one seems to be bigger as well. This definitely does seem to be smaller in scale. Even smaller than Vinland. All right. What to do next? Maybe for the fun of it. Like I said, I'm just relaxing, not necessarily doing anything. Oh. Useless chest, but whatever. Might as well get it. Yeah, I haven't finished Wrath of the Druids either. I probably will at some point. Just kind of been focusing on this one because it just came out and I'm not like too far behind, you know, schedule. Hey, how's it going there, William? Yeah, I wasn't expecting it to happen either. It's probably not going to last too long either, but my back is a little bit sore. I'm still getting used to my new chair. But as you can see, I've been streaming for about a half hour, and for the most part, there's only been one person in here. I mean, let's be real. We can quickly see why this, after a year and a half, 3-4 times a day, like, I mean, I gave it a real fair chance. Definitely nobody can tell me that I didn't give it a fair chance. And quite frankly, it never improved, and my channel has dwindled. Every month I make just a little bit less and less money each month. So that was the other reason I had stopped streaming, because it was taken away from me doing like regular kick the fox. That's what's for supper. Peta would be so happy with me right now. It was just slowing me down, right? I mean, that's just the truth. And now I play like way more guitar. I walk a lot more. It's felt nice, to be honest. The break has felt very, very good. Not on the happy side of the spectrum. It's Monday. I'm back in school, and I have 3 2-hour... Oh, boy. Fun. I don't miss school. I haven't been in school since 1996-ish, roughly. It's been a long time. And I don't miss it one single bit. Yeah, 96, 97. Yeah. Yeah, that was my last year. That's how old I am. Wow, did I ever just go right off the scale, right off the wall there? Yeah, this is one of those raids. I don't think... No, not my mount. Why isn't it working? There we go. Actually, I've found that sometimes doing it without a raid is easier. Right. Yeah, I used to feel that way too about weekends. Friday nights and Saturday nights were the best. Again, I have it on easy, but I have it with the scaling because I just wanted to mess around. And if you're not careful, you can actually still die somewhat kind of easy on easy. Sort of. You can still get overwhelmed pretty good if you're not careful. Especially when you have multiple people. See what I mean? I almost actually died there. Again, I've got the scaling on. Oh! That's hilarious. Oh, his arm went flying. I'll take a look at the chat in just a second. Where's he running off to? Get the fuck over here. I think it's safe. Oh, yeah, don't even remind me. Even September with FIFA, NBA, it's going to be painful financially. Yeah. Or if Chivalry 2... I don't even play that fucking game anymore. I'm so angry I bought it. Online fucking bullshit. If I was making, you know, a lot more money on YouTube, like per video on average, it wouldn't bother me to spend all this money on all these games if I was getting my money back. But that's the thing, though, is I don't. I post all this early footage, explain things of what's new in a certain game just to get 50 views. I mean, that doesn't even get me a nickel. It literally doesn't even make me 5 cents. Well, don't run. Where the fuck is he going? I find there's a lot of people that are doing that. Now that was funny. Because I am trying to get that book. He's seen better days. I mean, I like the idea behind... Oh yeah, you need a raid for that.
Plunder here, but I'll need help.
I really like Dying Light, but I suck at the game, so I actually don't really enjoy it on console. I usually end up playing it on PC. Because I use trainers and stuff to make it a little bit more accessible for me. I've always painfully struggled with that game. It appears like the book. So what, he didn't fucking hear that?
You will be crystal.
Oh, whatever. Where the fuck are they shooting at me from? Oh, okay. Right. Ah, fuck them. I'll just grab what I came for. And I'll get out of there. Cyberpunk new patch announced. Does that mean it's out now, or you mean it'll come out later? Wow. See what I mean? I'm already almost dead. And it's on the easiest difficulty. Yeah, my back is killing me because I'm not used to the super straight posture. But it is a more comfortable chair. What's Citadel Forge of Fire? Oh, I like it. Don't you have it? William? You don't have the expansion? Kick the cat. Just like in South Park. Kick the baby. I mean, I'm liking it. It seems light on content, but I don't have much time to sink into a lot of games lately anyway, so it's kind of been perfect for me. Oh, okay. I've only done one mission so far. Apart from that, it's been literally... Look at that. I got all the treasures. I'm just missing that one book. I did the initial 20-minute storyline, setting up, you know, the story for Francia, and, you know, it's more content. I mean, I'm enjoying it. Oh, okay. Overall, the map of AC Valhalla is a very healthy size. Overall, right? So that's what I'm liking, and despite the fact that, like I've joked around about before, you know, oh look, the grass is green. The trees are brown and green. The sky is blue. The buildings are made out of brick. Right? No matter where you go in the world. Kick the bunny. You're still going to get a very distinct, unique look and feel to a new area. Like, I could tell by being here that this is not Wrath of the Druids. Do you know what I mean? At least for the most part. I can tell. One of my favorite games of all time is still, believe it or not, Ghosts of Tsushima. That game is insane. with all the enemy respawns. And what I really like about it was that feature that they did on the hardest difficulty, lethal. You can die much quicker, but so can your enemies. Isn't that amazing? So the difficulty actually goes both ways. And I love Ghosts of Tsushima. About 400 to 500 years from Valhalla in the AC universe, the intro to Assassin's Creed Unity happened. Really? Huh. Interesting. Really? Why? What's in this barn? Oh, would you climb up? Not up there, you bumbling fool. That's what can make learning the lore of a game a lot of fun. I'm so confused. The mythical beast. Don't see it. And I don't know how to get into this barn.
You there? Damned. Need to get on the other side.
Hey! Oh!
It's just a regular chest, I think. What's so special about the barn? What does the mythical beast do? I don't even know where that is. I don't see anything on my map. Don't forget there's a delay between when I talk and when you talk. For now, let me get that book. Oh, that always hurts. Fire curb stomp. Oh, there's plenty of escape. Believe me. Where's the... Okay, the book is in there. Oh, outside the city? Come on. Nice. Off with your head. See what I mean? I almost died and it's on easy.
Now you die. You're pathetic.
Oh, I know, but I don't know what barn you meant because there's like a couple of second delay between when I talk and you talk. Right now I was just looking for this book. I probably have to come in from the other side. Yeah, my back is killing me. Because I'm not used to the chair. Oh, come on. Let me move this out of the way. Ah. I'm so irritated right now. There we go. Get this fucking thing out of the way. The final treasure. Apart from that, I got most of everything else. Right, like looking at the world map, there's no more armor or secret weapons as far as I know. Now it would be all about doing the story. Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah. So what? Who keeps texting me? I may have to go soon. Yeah, apart from that raid and doing the story, yeah, I got all the loot. So that's pretty cool. Let me get the very last non-synchronized point. I might as well do that. Now that skull with the axe, I forget what that means. I'll have to do that some other time. But see what I mean, though? Like, you can non-stop just keep... Bam! You could just keep fighting people. Whoops, wrong button. Yeah, I'll get that waypoint and I'll play some Skater XL on PlayStation 5. Quickly. Yeah, it seems so, for sure. Absolutely. A lot less mythical. Yep. Yeah, Odyssey is still a game I enjoy a lot. Like I said, if we got the 60 FPS treatment in Odyssey, that would have been something. Nighttime looks really cool. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go soon. I didn't get to play all 3 games like I wanted, but whatever. I got to play some. But yeah, I'm gonna have to play some more Ghosts of Tsushima. I don't remember if Ghosts of Tsushima has a free update coming. Like, I'm good with just a PS4 version of the game, 1080p, 60 FPS. This whole director's cut thing, I don't remember. I made a video on it. It's kind of funny. I might have to watch my own video. I just don't recall if there's any extra content apart from that Izu Island or whatever. Triple kill. Because I definitely don't have the cash to be buying that shit. That I could tell you right now. Because it's like I already own the game. Right? It's been out for over a year. So I'm not going to be pouring any more money into it. And here's the final synchronization point. But yeah, like I said, look at how many subs I got compared to when I started a couple of years ago. But yet the live streams have never, ever, ever taken off. And I have over 1,000 subscribers on my channel from my live streams alone. These are people that know how I am, how I talk, how I do my shit. And none of them come back. None of them. Ever. A year and a half. That's a long time to dedicate dozens and dozens of hours a week. Right? That's a long commitment. A year and a half. That's half as long as I've been on YouTube. So, channel's growing, not the streams. Which is why today, and I hadn't streamed in a month, this just, no offense, further validates why I kind of stopped doing it, right? Like I said, it's fun, but it's also a bit of a hassle, unfortunately. I gotta get my laptop, it doesn't work properly, I've got to set up another table so I could see the chat. It's actually really complicated for me to stream. But yeah, I'm not gonna do the story now. But I will definitely save the game. That's done. Update for that comes out tomorrow. Black Panther. Still can't get over the actor died of colon cancer, I believe. There's my Madden NFL 22. Skater XL. See, I got The Witcher 3. That one's getting a 60 FPS PS5 version of the game. And there's my beloved Odyssey. Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, like, I won't be. I totally have to go in like 2 minutes. Gonna have to get up and sort of stretch. The posture pillows are giving my back a better posture, but I'm not used to having such a straight back, and so it hurts. Again, we've seen me play Skater XL countless times, though this is a first-time exclusive on the stream. This is the PS4 version of it on the PS5. And that I've never done before. The only difference is there's no stats menu, so I can't make the physics less floaty. You'll see when I jump, it's much slower. Right? See what I mean? Like it's more floaty, the gravity. But I mean, apart from that, it's the same. The reason I like having it on the PlayStation is because I play American Truck Simulator. Oh, that's cool. The only thing I like about having it on console is I can use my controller. Did you know I cannot play Skater XL on my PC unless I get up, go behind my computer, and unplug my steering wheel? Because it thinks the steering wheel is my main controller, and I can't play the game. I literally cannot boot into the game. It won't let me. It just stays at the menu, and I cannot enter the game. It's so fucking stupid. And it's frustrating. Oh, look at that. So, getting it on the PlayStation, for me, it was worth it. It was on sale, 25% off. It's gone on sale multiple times at 60 FPS. Easy Day Studios, they're such a small development team. It's just a PS4 title. It's not a PS5 title. But it looks like a PS5 title. It runs like a PS5 title. You see what I'm saying? And that's what I wanted to talk about and showcase on the channel. So moving forward, nice. I may just end up keep playing this game on the console. I've already done some insane footage on the PC. I've streamed it countless times. Now I feel like it's time to show people what this game can be like on the console. Because it's not exactly the same experience, but it's still fun. I mean, I'm having fun. It's limited because you can't get all the mods that are available. Oops. There we go. Yeah, it's a shame that my streams never picked up. Look at that, I rail slide from one building to the next. I have to admit, you know, to be humble, I was like, oh yeah, I'll stream for a couple of years. Maybe I'll be able to average 50 people a stream. 30, 40, maybe 50 people a stream. I know people that can average 1,000, and they're not 1,000 times more entertaining than me. I could promise you that. But yet they're still doing it, and I'm like, I was like, boy, was I ever fucking wrong. Like, of anything on my channel, nice. Definitely the streams are the biggest absolute fail ever. But yeah, look at how smooth this game is running. That wasn't so smooth. Just check out a few maps. So the mod browser allows for quite a few maps. So on console, you have all these ones that came out from Easy Day Studios. These are the official maps. And then these are all the maps that Easy Day Studios gave it their official touch with. So you're getting quite a few maps. It's really, really good. Yes. I have no idea what Citadel is. Can you message me the name of the game on my Twitter? James? But yeah, I really am having a lot of fun. Because that was... That was really putting me off from wanting to play the game. I didn't want to have to constantly undo my steering wheel, get behind my computer. It was very annoying. It was very inconvenient. So I don't have the stats menu. The physics are more floaty. Watch this jump. It's a little bit more like, you know, easier because of the gravity. Oh, wow. However, I could still see myself spending hours playing this version of the game. And I think that's what I'll do. Not right now. I just mean like in general. Like moving forward, this game's a sandbox game, right? There's no missions or anything, so it's not like I have to start over. Get it? There's nothing to start over. But you see what I mean, though? When you do a big jump, it is a little bit less realistic that way, but... Come on, get out of there. Yeah, the Tony Hawk games I like. This is definitely becoming a favorite of mine because of the customization, all the maps, the 60 FPS. I can't even play Skate 3 on a PlayStation 5 or 4. There's no backwards compatibility. I'd be stuck having to hook up my 360. I don't want to do that just to play a 12-year-old game. It's a lot of fun, but there you go. Well, that's that. I think on my own, I'm going to play some Madden. I'm going to take a break, stretch my legs, and Madden is officially out at midnight. It gave me the PS4 version of the game as well. And as you can see here, I still have a lovely 7 hours and 17 minutes of the free trial to play. And in that time, the real game's going to come out. So even if I played it until midnight, I would still have time left. So that's going to be awesome. That I'm looking forward to a lot. That I'm going to be probably uploading a lot of footage on that, just to kind of milk it and just be like, hey, here's what the game looks like. I've already done a couple of videos on it. But, yeah, I'll probably do a little series on it. You know, I'll probably do franchise mode and pick my team and just go from there and have fun. It's also mainly to keep my channel active with the algorithm, right? That's really the biggest thing, is the algorithm. The ability to parkour, drive bikes, skateboard, sit down, do normal jobs, or have realistic hand-to-hand combat is fun when it's not the main priority of a game. Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure. Me, sports games and simulation games. So like The Sims, American Truck Sim, Microsoft Flight Sim, right? Football, basketball, baseball, hockey, and driving games in general with the steering wheel is just so much fun for me. It really, really is. So, yeah. Well, I mean, I did have fun. I'd be lying if I said, you know, I didn't. How long did I stream for? Oh, right on the money. An hour. Well, there you go. And it was cool. It was. An hour of streaming. Hadn't done it in over a month. 2 people. 2 people. I'm just saying. You two clearly see why I don't bother anymore. I mean, for the longest time, I had my usuals there, like Yakuzi, the Japanese girl there. She was my most loyal, dedicated person. She was also my first mod as a result of that. And man, was she always in here for like a year. Yeah, apparently, but... And she was in here for like over a year straight, like a year and 2 months. It was just the last few months, no offense, that she had like kind of dropped off and she had been busy. And I mean, I don't blame her. The amount of time that she spent in my streams was absolutely like unbelievable. Like, wow. But yeah, no, I had quite a few moments, like I said, streaming that was really fun. Sometimes I'd pop 15, 20 people. That doesn't make it more fun, to be honest with you. When more people show up, it doesn't make it more fun. What it made it more fun, though, was it showed me maybe it's possible for me to actually grow this and for it to become something. But it never had, right? It never did. You're streaming what? Message me on Twitter that game you were talking about. I forgot what it was called. But yeah, do that. And I will look into it. Actually, I'm going to do that now. I mean, I'm going to go now, but yeah, message me that. Oh, I didn't realize I was like way up there because I was trying to get the perfect angle. Just leaning forward actually fixed the pain in my back. All right. I got to go. Thanks for stopping by. You can always message me on Twitter. You can always comment on my channel. This makes it a lot more intimate, as they say, with my fellow subscribers. I mean, this is how we got to know each other a lot better, right? It's through that live interaction back and forth, streaming, not just through the comment page of a video here and there. You get to learn more about someone, especially when it's always the same people. People remember each other, like you two remember each other, and stuff like that. It was kind of like a nice little group. We had about a dozen people at the most. A lot of them I know would have kept coming back, but they just weren't getting notified. And I know that's true. I have a few people that I have the notification bell on. I never get notified when they live stream or anything. So I know it's not bullshit. But anyhow, it's been fun. Like I said, it's not a goodbye, obviously. But I'm going to, like I have been doing, I'm going to be very quiet from a live streaming perspective. I do want to do maybe like a once a week thing. Yeah. Well, don't make it sound like it's that great of a thing. If only thousands of people felt the way you did. Oh man. Wow, that would be heaven. No, I figure on the weekend, like I said, I want to be able to resume to at least like one stream a week, whether it's like a Friday supper time, Saturday or Sunday, not all 3 days. I just, it's pointless, quite honestly. It just is. Look at the numbers. They speak for themselves, right? And that's the part of life that you got to be humble with yourself, right? Give something a solid shot. Don't quit. Don't give up. But if you're focusing all your energy on something and it's not working, go back to something that might work. And that's why I said I want to focus more on my channel. I've got 2 other YouTube channels I'm working on now. I've got a separate Batman cringe comedy channel, and I've got an ASMR channel, and I've got 6 subscribers, yay, on that one. So I'm going to work on that more, and then maybe when I hit, if I'm still alive, when I hit like 30,000 subs or something like that, like once I go up like considerably in numbers, I may try live streaming a little bit more often just to kind of see, right, how things go. And remember something. Remember something. When you see someone with 1,000,000 subs and they have like 500 to 1,000 people in their stream, just realize that ratio-wise, percentage-wise, that's the absolute exact same thing as me getting 5 to 10 people in a stream, which is what I'm easily able to get when I'm steady or consistent with the same time every day and people knew it and I was averaging like 6, 7 to 12 people a stream. Again, percentage-wise, that's the same as a guy with 1,000,000 subs getting 500 to 1,000 people a stream. No one would look at that guy and go, oh, what a loser. He's only got 1,000 people in his stream. But it's the exact same as me getting 5 to 10 people in mine. So. Oh, Ghost Pilot. Hey, Phil, glad you're back. I never got enough. Yeah, see? I told you. Nobody ever gets the notification that I'm live. It's not that they don't like me. I mean, there's probably a part of that they just don't want to see me or hear me live, and that's cool. I can't be everybody's cup of tea or coffee or beer. It's that people don't even know I'm live. They don't get notified. Thanks for stopping by, Ghost Pilot. I definitely remember you. It's been fun. It's already been an hour. I do gotta go, though. Real life shit. I'll be back probably this weekend. I'm trying to pick a date where I can be consistent and just do like a 1 hour stream once a week. It's going to be either like Friday supper time, Eastern Standard Time, or like a Saturday afternoon, or you know what I mean, or like a Sunday kind of thing. I'll have to pick a date. I might even make a video on that, to be honest with you, and be like, hey, for the few people that do watch me stream, what's a more convenient time for you, right? Like Friday evening, like supper time, Saturday afternoon, Sunday afternoon, right? Just for an hour, just to kind of keep in the loop, keep in touch with the few people that I've established some good connections with over the past year and a half I've been streaming, just to kind of keep it alive. And then, as my channel grows slowly but surely, and I hit 30, 40,000 subscribers in another couple of years, then I can see, is my streams slowly growing kind of thing, right? It's just YouTube being cruel that doesn't let people join in, but for certain people that are dealing with real stuff, yeah. Again, not to be cocky, I'm being very humble. I know for a fact, I could almost count them off the top of my head. There's probably 30 people, 40 people maybe, that would like to watch me on a regular basis, stream here and there, out of the near 17,000. Because you got to think about it too. If 17,000 people already know how quirky I am or how my personality is and how I talk, you're trying to tell me out of that I can't get 50 people to want to watch me here and there sometimes? They're there, but they legit don't know that I'm here live right now. They don't know. So that's a little bit frustrating for sure. Still stuck on if I should check Twitter out because I've still only heard it is. Just don't follow cruel people. Don't follow political figures like I do. But yeah, I'll probably make a video soon. Before I go now, I'll make a video and I'll talk about my other channels that I made. One is just me talking. It's ASMR with like rain and stuff running in the background, and that kind of stuff. That's the number one comment I get, by the way, on my channel, is my voice. People seem to like it. They're like, dude, man, you're triggering my ASMR. That is the number one comment that I get. That is the biggest, most consistent compliment I've received in the near 3 years I've been on YouTube. So after 3 years of hearing it constantly, whether I believe it to be true or not, I decided to run with it, and I made a channel, like I said, where it's just me talking. Nothing fast, nothing dramatic, very mellow and relaxed, but not whispering either. I don't understand that ASMR whispering shit. And then the cringy Batman stuff. I made a dedicated channel just to that, so that the subscribers that will join, they're more likely to watch. Get it? Because I'm only going to be doing that content on that channel. I won't do anything else on that channel. You'll like never see me without my Batman mask on the Batman channel, right? Again, with my channel, in closing, man, I talk a lot. In closing on my channel, one of my biggest mistakes, if you want to say it's a mistake, but not really, I'm running my YouTube channel as if I was a big shot. And what I mean by that is I'm all over the place. 1 minute, I'm talking about combating racism. In another video, I'm talking about religion. In another video, I'm making fun of Trump. I'm making fun of Joe Biden. Then I'm doing a goofy Batman impression. Then I'm live streaming Assassin's Creed. Then I'm recording footage for sports games and simulation games. you see where I'm going with this? Like, I am all over the place. And I've talked about this before. So there's people that subscribe to me and they're like, "Oh, bro, man, you helped me so much with setting up my lineup for NBA 2K basketball, man. I didn't know that's how you edit your roster like that. Thanks, man, I subbed." But when's the last time you saw me upload footage on NBA 2K? I said my piece and I moved on. So he subscribed to support me, that's great, but now if I'm playing football in Assassin's Creed, he might not give a rat's ass about that shit. He might be one of those hardcore sports people that are so hardcore he's actually just into basketball. As a matter of fact, I know a guy in Toronto, a dude who runs a YouTube channel, and all he plays is NBA 2K. I think his name is like NBA 2K Playa. That's all he does. There's no football, there's no hockey. It's just basketball. It's all things basketball. Dude's making like 15, 20 grand a month just playing NBA 2K. He won't even say the word, football or, you know what I mean, or soccer. So when he has people subscribe to him, they know what to expect from him because he always does the same shit. But people like your Markipliers, your PewDiePies, your celebrity-ish sort of YouTubers, you'll notice something that they all have in common. They talk about whatever. Look at Boogie2988, one of my favorite YouTubers. What does he do? Fucking playing magic cards one moment, talking about mental health the next. The next he's talking about how he dated a 20-year-old. The next he's talking about his divorce from his wife. The next he's talking about how he went on a vacation. Then he'll talk about a video game. Then he'll talk about the drama with another YouTuber. Do you see where I'm going with this? But I do find it's usually only celebrity YouTubers that do better with being able to be so sporadic. They have so many people invested in them as a person that what they talk about doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all. And I find a lot of those people too started off the same way I should have started off. Sticking to just a couple of things, simple. And then as you grow like crazy, then you can start to branch off because by then you've had such a big following of people. I followed just what I wanted to do. I didn't copy anybody, right? I just literally followed what I wanted to do and I ran with it. Looking back, I probably could have done things better, but that would have meant doing less things, but more of the same. I don't know. I'm just rambling. I'm sorry. How do you feel that Boogie2988 had to deal with Kid Behind the Camera? I don't know too much about him, but I will tell you that I don't like him. I love Boogie. I don't like Kid Behind the Camera. He's a baiting prick. I just don't like him. There's just something about him that rubs me the wrong way. I've looked into him. I liked his dad. I believe his dad was like the Angry Grandpa Joe show or whatever. I thought he was hilarious. I don't give a shit about, I've got nothing against him. I don't hate him. He's just not my kind of YouTuber. Super successful. Like, wow. Like, he's doing really good for himself. And that's awesome, right? I tip off my Pittsburgh Penguins hat off to him. But I just don't like his work ethic. I don't like his clickbaiting baiting bullshit. And I loved how Boogie called him out on it. And again, Boogie's not perfect. I'm not perfect. Nobody's perfect, right? But yeah, if that's what you even meant. Because apart from that, I've never heard of anything else. So yeah. But yeah, like I said, I'll keep at it. I'll keep working on my other channels. I'm going to upload a video soon talking about those two channels. So if people want to follow me on there, they can. It would be nice to get monetized. Obviously on two other channels. And I feel like that might be the right move, but to keep doing what I've been doing with my channel. I also do a lot less gameplay now, you've probably noticed, and a lot more gaming news. And I get a lot more views, 150, 200 views, We can laugh and go 200 views, you call that a lot? But when I play a game, it's 20 views. When Final Fantasy VII came out, I'll never forget it. The remake, I was one of the first people that uploaded footage on it. I made a 5-part video series. All 5 videos on Final Fantasy VII Remake barely got 30 views in total. I averaged like 7 to 8 views per video. I couldn't even get fucking 10 views per video. Yeah, exactly. And I had well over 10,000 subs at the time. Do you know what I mean? It's like, but then I can narrate the fucking patch notes to Days Gone and fucking crank 70,000 views. I can tell you how to edit your roster in NBA 2K and get over 250,000 views. I can tell you what you can do in Call of Duty in offline mode without an internet connection and garner over 1/3 of a million views. I could tell you how to download games with your Xbox One turned off 5 years after the fucking console comes out and get a whopping 300,000-400,000 views on that, and I've made well over $1,000 alone on that video. See where I'm going? That's where my channel really shines, is when I've got things that can help people. If it's just entertainment and it's just me flapping my gums, talking about nothing, it's never really gone anywhere. Except for gaming news and patch updates, especially for sports games. I find those are pretty good. I get a lot of views on those compared to my other videos, I mean. And a decent amount of subscribers every month. So, but yeah, that's it for me. I know I said that. How long ago did I say that? I lost track. I said that 15 minutes ago. Wow. Some things never change. Anyhow, thanks for stopping by for whoever is still left in here. It says there's 3 people. I'll be making a video soon, as I said, addressing, the live stream situation and why I've kind of fallen off the map in terms of the live streaming. I think most people already know why, because there wasn't that many people keeping up with me to begin with, but I'll still talk about it in the video. I'll talk about my other channels, and I'll talk about, most importantly, for the few again, to recap, what time between Friday supper time, Saturday afternoonish, or Sunday afternoon would most people prefer. And then I'll try to stick to that schedule, and I'll do a weekly 1 hour, 1 day a week stream of just random shit, get caught up, get straight down to business with the video games, what's been going on in the gaming news world, then do a little bit of shooting the shit like this. And just see where it goes, like I said, which so far hasn't really gone anywhere, but whatever. Right? All right. Thanks once again. And I will see you before you know it.